All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome. We have our second match and last match of the day. This is Maljack versus the Blazer. Your first seed today is a village. It's your village seed. And so with that, we can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. And let me go through my notes real quick in the seed because I haven't done this yet. There is a pretty simple village off spawn. The overworld's kind of boring. There is, I believe, a better buried / shipwreck option, which is further away, but it gives you plenty of stuff. So I actually think they may choose to just go for the buried treasure and shipwreck option instead of the village. You spawn very close to a fortress, and I believe the only bastion option is a treasure bastion, although I see the Blazer looking at a stables.
He's at a stables.
So who knows? I wrote down treasure, but both players checking out the stables, so we will see.
Looks like both players leaning towards the stables right now, and at the very least, from what I've seen on Blazer's side, I'd very much like Fortress first. With his entry point, it seems to make a lot of sense. You want to be dropping down onto the fortress, so I'd like to see him getting that out of the way as fast as possible before making the trek over, rather than doing the double back.
Yeah, I think the Blazer just checked out this quick fortress, and then this quick. Well, actually, I think the stables is further, so I think he just kind of set on the first bastion he saw. But Maljack taking a look at both bastions and settling on the treasure. That's the one I assumed was the intended bastion. So I don't know if the Blazer's even going to see this other one.
Maybe something that will not work out in the favor of Blazer. Does get a 2i, so we'll only need the 5 rods. But I think at this point, with only 3.5 minutes left, I doubt that we'd see a switch in strategy. He's prepping for the travel over there.
Yeah, anyway, we're starting off the run. The Blazer, Maljack, seed number 1. I think we're going to see a difference of bastions here. I think we're going to see a fortress first.
Blazer opting to immediately get some flint so he doesn't have to worry about that down the line. Looks like it's going to be a boating setup coming out for Maljack, so he won't have to. Looks like he's 100% going to ignore the village. The axe indicates that he's going to be going for the boat into ocean. Cod strats from Blazer.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
I don't like this.
You don't like cod strats?
I don't think
it's not bad.
I don't think it's the optimal strategy here. Like, on the other side, we've seen Maljack already looted and ready to enter here, whilst he's still messing around with villager occupations.
I think the key difference here is that you didn't need to do the village at all, as we're seeing from Maljack. There's if you just locate buried treasure, which you probably should do every scout and run seed. Buried treasures are so absurdly good in scout and runs. Yeah, Maljack just getting an incredibly fast nether entry simply because he located the buried treasure and did the buried treasure shipwreck. Totally skipping village and spawning in the fortress. And 6 rods already.
Yeah.
3.5 minutes in.
He's done before Blazer even gets into the nether.
Uh-oh.
Like, obviously it'll be the same rod rates on both sides, but this is just beautiful play so far. Opted for the shield to give himself the safe blazes.
And yes, I am scared, Ben. I'm scared.
Do you want me to hold you?
Because there's a T-Wag bounty, let's say, for this tournament, where if any runner gets a sub 10, they immediately get $100 from my pocket. And Maljack is mining gold blocks at 4.5 minutes into this run.
Yeah, that's definitely an intimidating thing for you. If he's going this quickly, would you like to see him use the bow for the stable perch?
If you enter end sub 8, yeah, you'd be silly not to use bow and arrow, because you're giving yourself maybe a 30% chance for the dragon not to perch and losing that $100. If you enter around the 9-minute mark, there's no way that bow and arrow is the correct play. So it depends when he enters. If you absolutely need to get a 50-second to 120 end fight, then do not use bow and arrow. If you need to get a 130 to 2-minute end fight to guarantee sub 10, then it's 100% the play because it's very unlikely you wouldn't get the sub 10.
He has his 4 beds, collects, has enough obsidian, has an excess of pearls. He's ready to go. He's ready to travel. 6 minutes on the clock just passed. Definitely looking at sub 10 pace. Did not pick up any arrows, I believe. So
okay,
gonna be going for the high roll perch. But if he does perfect scout to travel here, then I think this is sub 10 anyway.
Okay. The seeds are kind of balanced around, an 11 to 12 minute time given average blaze rate drops. So every time we see a really good blaze rate drops, that's when the sub 10 potential happens. And this was literally 6 for 6. Oh my god, 7.5 minutes. Is he in the portal room? No way.
He's in the he's above it. He's in.
No.
Oh. Even got the extra rod because it's a 2-eye. So he could have gone even faster here in a theoretical world.
God. Entering at 750. Oh, it's an open end. Is that 4 beds only? Oh, he has 2 minutes. Statistically, very likely the dragon's gonna perch. Probably like 60-70% of the time he gets this, but no crystals are down. There's still about a 30% chance. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! No. That is... My hands are in the air right now. I am
God.
confused and angry and upset. This man has just played with my emotions on a cruel level.
Oh my
What in
god.
the world did I just watch?
Maljack literally on the fastest pace of the tournament. We have not seen anyone enter faster than that. And his hand slips off his shift key into the void. And the Blazer dies.
No! I wasn't even looking. I was just staring vaguely around my room in disbelief at Maljack. What happened to the Blazer?
He reset! The Blazer resets, dude.
See, the thing that's absolutely insane here is with the route that Maljack planned out, he can still finish. He's not even, half of the time isn't even done yet. His route was so good, he can run it twice. on the side of Maljack, we know he can finish. This is a race against the clock for whether or not he's going to give Blazer the chance of a tiebreaker. Oh,
he does only need 5. Yeah, Maljack got 6 first because... Oh, he already had 6 too. Yeah, he only needs 5. Wasn't it a 2-eye? He got 6 the first time and he had 2 extra.
And
he's just standing there. Dude, imagine being so cracked that you literally just fall off and reset. Once you get to the end and you still finish a run, you finish 2 runs in 20 minutes.
I don't think there will be anybody that is not impressed if he manages to do this. His first run was insane, as he will be able to enter the end again, likely around 17 minutes, which is just... It's insane.
Close though, but yeah, again, has exactly 2.5 minutes to beat the game before the time interval.
Pretty sure he's gonna have exactly 4 beds again.
Oh god.
He's going the other side. He's going to the other side.
I wonder if he's gonna go to the edge or he's just gonna stay on the end.
Oh, actually 5 beds. I'm bad at counting.
Even if the dragon doesn't perch, he still actually has a minute cap on the head start in the end fight. But it does. We do see a perch. Please hit this. Please, Maljack. 1 bed to get the right height. Still pretty good damage. Looks pretty solid.
That's an awful third, but should be able to get on the
good
5th.
5 bed. Okay, thank you. Maljack still wins it. Not getting the $100, but still winning it. Thank goodness.
The thing, I'm pretty sure it was about to perch. Like, that's why I was looking. I was like, oh, uncrash to see if it was like.
Oh, I see.
It was about to, and then I just folded my end, and I'm like, oh gosh.
It was.
I'm not sure what time it was. I'm not
It
sure how
was
much time I had left as well.
so much time. It was actually the fastest enter end we've
Oh,
had in the
no.
tournament. You entered at 7:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. Wow.
gosh.
Okay, I'm ready.
That's
Ready? Okay.
crazy.
Okay. Well, with that, this one is going to be their non-village seed, and so with that, we can start C2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. We'll see. I think I saw Shipwreck, Buried Treasure, and Ruined Portal all within a few hundred blocks on this one, so there should be a couple options. We see Maljack entering the Nether, spotting a housing bastion pretty quickly. And this one, let me check my notes. Yeah, so in the overworld, there's kind of an option between a good Buried Treasure or that Shipwreck and Ruined Portal that we saw. So there's a pretty much instant housing bastion, and there's kind of a buried fortress over here. A little bit annoying to get to, but pretty straightforward seed. Honestly, I don't think there's a second bastion option. But depending on your nether spawn, though, could be kind of nasty. Like that spawn from Maljack looks gross. I didn't have this labeled as a sub 10 seed either, but the seed's kind of looking pretty good, to be honest. Let's see how far the travel is. 1,300 blocks.
I don't know if you caught Blazers spawn here, but he got right above the housing, so that opens up the option for top down, which very good route, very strong. Blazer hitting the perfect spawn, but we'll see whether or not, because I'm not quite sure how much gold they get from the treasure. I believe it's only 3, which means that he would have to loot a chest for the for armor going into it if he wants to de-aggro the piglins in that way.
Yeah, we see seed number 2, Maljack versus the Blazer. I expect to see, man, I really want to see Blazer just crush this run. I would not be mad if Blazer sub 10 on this one right now. Not at all. I just, from what I've seen of the Blazers routing, I think it's sub 10able. I mean, honestly, purely because of nether spawn. This is potentially another sub 10able seed, as the Blazer has an incredible route. I did not scout this out. I did not scout this nether spawn. The Blazer is actually at 2.5 minutes into the run on top of a housing bastion. And there's a fortress about 1 or 2 pearls away. Yeah, you can actually see it over there. It's about 1 pearl away.
All right, that answers the question of how he's going to handle the gold boots issue, and he's going to do manhunt.
Okay. Did he get everything from the top chest?
No, he looted a single top chest, which means that either there wasn't enough loot or he just doesn't value it. Gonna be breaking the chest here, going for manhunt. Look like the aggro might have been a bit dodgy there because of the pigmen.
He's just throwing gold everywhere, dude. Wait, he had manhunt pig. Oh, okay. He's doing a double manhunt. Oh my god, Maljack. Oh my god, Maljack. Fell into lava. I completely missed it. I was watching the Blazers route.
Sorry, I was fascinated by that route.
Oh my god, we totally missed it. Thank you, chat. Yeah, Maljack falling in lava, dying.
We are awful commentators.
I'm
very biased towards.
I'm mesmerized by the Blazers route here, so I didn't even see this. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge lead for the Blazer. I think, what a weird route, going for a mid double manhunt housing.
He gets enough obsidian from the chest there, which explains why he ignored the top ones. Gonna be starting off on his pearl trades, has a bit of fire res, already good on string. Already good on pearls.
Yeah, he's done.
If he's comfortable with his level of fire res, he can be leaving now.
Oh my god, he's sub 5, dude. How are these guys doing this? And yeah, already at the fortress at 5.5 minutes in. Oh, the spotter's right here, dude. I think we're looking at back-to-back sub 10 potentials. And yeah, Blazer leaving at 8 minutes. Kind of unfortunate that the Blazer drops weren't as good. You know, in order to sub 10, you do kind of need to get lucky on the Blazer drops. It's tough to do it with average Blazes, to be honest.
And his eyes pre-crafted as well. Also fails the perfect travel.
Yeah, caves are usually a good sign. Usually not too far. He does have to orient himself. So fastest dragon perch is, or fastest end fight is essentially 45 seconds. Fastest you can hope for. So we won't be seeing it to sub 10, but very, very close, and has plenty of time. Plenty of time to get the 1 cycle. And yeah, I think we've seen the Blazer do an east-west before, and I don't hate this strategy, but it's not statistically very fast. It requires you just to stay where you spawn, which is good because you're farther away from the perch, but the dragon, for some reason, doesn't have the same instant perching statistics on east-west than it does north-south. And then you still have to wait for it to circle the pillar. So waiting east-west, much slower, actually, compared to waiting north-south.
On the other side as well, just in case something goes wrong on Blazer's end, has been a very solid run from Maljack after his unfortunate death. You know, 7 minutes in on this run attempt, so also shows that his strategy had very respectable pace. Is going to be finishing up and could be making his way, finishes his Blazers and is surprisingly not that far behind given that he took the death.
Chat spamming XFA for the Blazer, but the dragon is not hearing it. Either the Blazer needs to say it or chat needs to say it more. Oh, the dragon did hear it. Never mind. That is a perch. He's going to have to run it. He needs a good dragon hide here, and I think he gets it. Oh, we can't see the dragon's health. I can. Sorry. Good beds. Looks like he can finish it. He does. My bad. It's really hard with his resolution to know where the dragon is. So good 5-bed there from the Blazer. GG's. All right. Welcome back, everyone. This is the last seed of Maljack versus the Blazer. The last seed of today and the last seed of this group. So this should be a good one. It's a wildcard seed. So Overworld's a little fun, a little interesting, a little different. And yeah, with that, I hope you guys have fun with this one. And you can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. All right. Runners are muted and deafened. I didn't ask for predictions about what style of seed this one is because it's not. There's just a lot of options. There's a lot going on in this seed. I really hope that the runners don't do the exact same strategy. So first off, we're checking out the Blazer. It's a kind of an outpost seed. There's 3 iron and a couple logs from this outpost. Is that good? Not really. It's okay though. The next thing, we'll see him check the next thing. There's a lava pool and a desert temple. Let's check out the desert temple loot on Maljack's side here. Couple iron.
Triple golden apple in the desert temple.
5 iron, not too bad from the desert temple. There's a ruined portal over here. If we look at the ruined portal, kind of nice. Yeah, so this seed is a wildcard seed, not because there's anything crazy hype at the start, but because there's 4 or 5 structures that are like kind of nice. Nothing's too overpowered, nothing's obvious. And so I really don't know how to handle this seed. Yeah, I'll mention the nether is also an option. So options galore in this seed, but there's a visible fortress off spawn, so potentially a fortress first. There's a buried basalt delta stables, which is kind of cursed. Any bastion in basalt is bad.
Double triple as well.
Yes, the other direction there's a double triple stables, which might be a little bit harder to spot. But yeah, I think the basalt stables might be a tiny bit closer, more convenient for the nether. But yeah, that double triple stables is much easier and faster to route than the basalt one.
Yeah, oh wow, that is awful. Wow,
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
It is a single good gap though, so I think you actually just stay around the bottom. So it may not be that bad, but yeah, basalt just curses bastions. Yeah, very smart. That's something I learned much later. Now that we're doing more and more of this, the meta's kind of evolved, and getting location and the amount of eyes in 2 to 3 strongholds, I think, is absolutely the play in every scout run. All right, here we go. Tiebreaker seed number 3, Maljack versus the Blazer. Can the Blazer get a 3-0 in his group and dominate the entire group? We'll see. Maljack, if he wins this, could be sitting pretty good. And we see, what is this we see on the Blazers screen, Ben?
Somebody in chat earlier said that everything that Automat did, he just places the word. Everything that Automat did, I predicted the opposite of, and Blazer clearly wanting to keep up that.
Going for the outpost. Let's go. I wasn't intending this, but whenever there's an outpost spawn, I always check it. Oh, boating off. Why have I never thought about just boating off? That's so smart. You get the wood and like, you make craft. That's so smart. Bro, I was like, oh, you could bridge off to the hill. Maybe there's a vine or water. You just make a boat. That's actually sick. And now it's travel over here is faster. Oh, this is so cool.
Maljack opting as I lamely predicted and wrongly predicted for both runners.
But how? Okay, here's my question: how do you get the iron though on Maljack? So he could go in Pickless and just kill Golem and get bucket. I got to imagine though, if you're going Portal Village back to the lava pool, I don't know if I would cave because the temple has 5 iron. I guess Portal Village Temple lava pool is way too long, but like I don't know how else he's gonna get iron if he wants a pick here.
Gets free ironed here as well.
Oh, and Maljack is going temple. Yeah,
He's going late.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
It seems like a lot,
I think it's necessary.
Oof.
I'd like to see him just get the iron and leave here.
Yeah, I agree. That's what he's gonna do.
But yeah.
He spent too much time, but I mean, it's faster to get the
it's
iron
not
than
the end
mine
of the world.
though, you know? Blazer started a bit earlier on the stream. Yeah, Blazer is about 10 seconds ahead on his timer, so he's actually even further behind. But yeah, really, yeah, I was thinking, you know, it pains you to only do 2 of these 5 options, you know, including the lava pool in the overworld. There's 5 things you can visit. So maybe just do 3 of them, but yeah, both of them opting to go 4 different things and different ones. So Blazer will just do the outpost, whereas Maljack did a temple with no TNT, so pretty similar
Maljack
in the end.
getting beat up by the gas, dodging the fireball, but losing a good chunk of his health bar here. No gold armor going into the Bastion. Both of them are routing Bastion first, I believe. No, wait.
The Blazers speed bridging to Fortress first with 3 blazes shooting at him. There's no way. I mean, you could 2RD a little bit of this, but those close blazes are still going to be rendered. Wow, really forcing Fortress first here.
This man has balls of steel.
Jeez, dude. Into 3 withers? 4? Dude, this guy's crazy.
Actually going to go for the late shield here, as not quite sure. Is this? Yeah, he is doing double triple, but then just has a weird group outside.
Maljack knows he doesn't need the gold from underneath. As we see a nice little cactus that the Blazers set up. I didn't know you could actually just put a cactus like that. That's kind of cool. Oh, where's Geosquare, dude? Oh, Geosquare would love this. That's so cute. The Blazer.
Oh,
no.
That's as he now heads on out. Has the fire res, so gonna have a better split there. But it'll be interesting to see how his travel works out.
Okay.
That's a nice pearl.
The Blazer aggroing 3 Endermen. He's actually aggroing Enderman in between axe hits. Actually pretty efficiently getting pearls there. He will only get 1 out of 3. But this pearl could really help him reach this difficult bastion.
We are going to see Maljack pearl straight to the spawner. Beautiful landing.
And
Blazer looking a bit tentative here. Going to be barely making his way through. No armor really is hindering him here, as he's setting up his piglin trading.
That's a weird
Maljack
way to
is
do it.
on his way out.
Huh. It's kind of a strange way to do good gap on the bottom there. And Maljack here won't be a sub 10. This one was, you know, I don't want to give sub 10 seeds every time. This one was more of an interesting kind of like crowd pleaser seed because it's very cool to see the different routes they're taking, and Maljack's nether route very much paying off. Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
the Blazer's out.
Oh, is he going to a different stronghold, or did he travel all the way back across and we missed it?
I don't know. He didn't leave Bastion that long ago, so I think his nether exit was actually
He's
quite
hitting
close to Bastion.
surface. Yeah, I'm guessing he must have gone for the Bastion. Decided against the doubling back. I think I would have really liked to see, if this was his chosen exit point, I would have liked to see a Bastion first into Pearl Hang.
Yeah, it would have been
Birch coming
cool.
through
and,
Maljack.
plenty of beds from this village. First bed just to get the right height. Looks like a 5 bed probably. Well played. Well played. Maljack getting a clean sub 15. Good. Very well done in the nether on this one.